Yo guys, what's up? It's Mole here, back with another KGC video. Today we're looking at part 3 of Relics guide. This is going to be on forging. So let's buckle up and let's get into it. Before I get into forging, fair warning, forging is a very end game task. So don't jump into it immediately, but it's good to know and good to have knowledge on what forging is. Now the purpose of forging is to basically change the stat values. So every relic has stat values, which we discussed in the video part 2. You can go check that out. So if you want to change these stat values once your relic is built, forging is the way how you do it. So now let's get into forging. Now for example, we go into the blacksmith and we go to the forge tab. It lets me forge all of my T4 relics. You can only forge a relic once it's T4. Let's look at this mask for this video. Now it'll ask me to put a material. What are the different kinds of materials? So the materials are basically the relic itself of lower tiers. So bronze, gold, diamond, or T1, T2, T3, and T4. These are going to be used as the resource to reforge your relic. The different tiers basically make it so that you can lock different number of slots. Now what are slots? Slots are basically the lines that you can choose to lock. Let's say you like one of the lines that has perfect stats for you, or 2 lines or 3 lines, and you want to block it from getting re-rolled. That's how you do it. So let's look at it. If I put this bronze relic in here, I can lock the first slot, second, third. Well, I don't lock the fourth because then you don't roll anything, but you have the option to lock any of the rows however you like, and the costs, as you can see, is changing. It's going to cost you gems to lock these slots unless you have a higher tier relic. So how does it go? A T1 or a bronze relic lets you roll the entire relic. A T2 relic gives you 1 free lock, so it won't cost you the 20 gems for 1 free lock. A T3 gives you 2 free locks, and a T4 relic will give you 3 free locks, so you don't spend any gems. Now you can decide whether you want to save on diamonds or you want to save on your gold, and you can balance it out. You can, if you have a surplus of diamonds, then for example, yeah, sure, go for it. If you want to spend the gold more, then you build relics to higher tiers. Of course, it will require more pieces and more farming, so it's up to you to take a call. So that's why diamonds are very valuable, and people will maybe tell you to save them. This is why. At the end of the day, forging is very RNG, so you might, scrap 500-600 diamonds and not get anything of value, or maybe you get in your first or second try. It's all random. So let's do a test on one of the relics, like the one we have right here. So this is the mask that we're going to do. I don't like these rows, any of them at all. The pips are too low and the stats are all weird about. So we're going to put this material in, which is the T1 of this relic. So if I cannot lock any slot because it'll cost me 20 gems, and I don't want to also. So the minute I hit reforge, all 4 lines are going to change. So let's hope that we get something good in few lines at least. So let's hit the forge button and see what happens. Okay, that's not any better at all. So that's pretty bad. So as you can see, it's very random. So you have to keep try to get that best relic. At sometimes, it's even better to just build another new relic altogether rather than trying to keep reforging multiple times. Now coming to another material that you can use, as you can see over here, are forged stones. Magical forged stones are basically a dummy T4 relic. So they act as a dummy T4 relic. They have stats, but don't bother about that. They just act as if it's a T4 relic. You can get these forged stones from the event shops right now. So every time there's an event, for example, the Christmas event is going on right now. The third item, the King God Magic Forged Stone, costs 120 event points. You can get 3 of them every event. Collect these, because these are what's going to make it so that you save up a lot of money. As you saw the chart before, it was on the screen. I'll show it again. It costs almost 15,000 plus gold to make a T4 relic. So each of this stone is worth 15,000 gold. So that's fantastic. It's really good for end game, like end game, when you really want to just re-roll one line that's missing, and these come in handy. So the 2 materials are the relics itself and the forged stones itself. Again, I'm saying it, forging is a very end game activity, and it's an endless pit of darkness. So be careful, and what you do, just keep to the end. Focus on your levels first, focus on getting all the relics first, and leveling your characters. But yeah, that's about it about forging. It's very simple, straightforward. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you're interested to see another video, you can check out my channel. I have a lot of more videos coming up and a lot of videos already there. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.